Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? We're back with another Bobby Reacts video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Obviously, earlier today, we posted all the buffs and nerfs, or so we thought, that were happening in Season 1. Well, the leakers on duty apparently were able to uncover something else that was happening this season, and there is an entire another page of buffs and nerfs, and these, to be honest, I am way more excited for than I was for the first half. So if you guys are excited for these, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll go ahead and hop into things. Lots to go through on this one. Pretty sizable change right here to the ASM-10. Once again, I'm not sure any of the 3-tap weapons are going to be realistically viable just because of their rate of fire, but ASM-10 is going to be looking better with a little bit of a range boost for that second damage range. I guess the first damage range. They also buffed the Ranger barrel and the Marksman barrel. Just a little bit of additional range on both of those. For some reason, they still don't want to buff the Branson barrel, which I felt like got unnecessarily nerfed, but, you know, it is what it is. Damage profile got changed on the LK-24. The second damage phase got increased by 1, not really super significant. Also improved the damage profile. Oh, that's BR. So they buffed it a little bit in BR as well. Nothing super noticeable there. KN-44 had a couple of buffs that were listed in the last video that we posted. And another one here, improved damage profile from 28-24-19 to 29-24-19. So this is going to be able to now consistently 3-shot a little bit more. And they improved the BR damage profile as well. Next up, we got the AS Val. I think we had some buffs to the AS Val in the last video as well. They also improved the stability of the recoil animation and decreased the intensity of the firing animation. Hopefully that means that the Mythic version is better, because the Mythic version is by far one of my least favorites, and I think the visible aim shake is one of the reasons for that. Next, we got another chicken buff. Decreased horizontal recoil. I don't feel like it has any horizontal recoil anyway, but, you know, I'm not going to complain about it. Holy freak, that's an insane buff. From 28 up to 32 for the first damage phase? That's going to increase. I'll have to look at things, but that should realistically increase your 3-shot potential by an insane amount. Chicken might be better than KSP now. I'm going to be completely honest. 32 for the first? That's pretty nutty. QQ9 improved lower arm damage multiplier from 1 to 1.1. That's always nice. Also decreased the horizontal recoils. The QQ9, people, a couple updates ago, they're like, why are we nerfing the QQ9? Well, we're buffing it back, so nothing to worry about for you guys. Switchblade X9 improved flinch. There were some changes in the other video we talked about as well. Nothing too crazy, though. KSP improved range, so basically the first damage range increased by 2 meters. Not too bad. HS2126, we know they already decreased the fire interval between the different bursts. They also decreased the vertical recoil, and I believe the HS2126 is getting a Battle Pass skin in the update, so lots to look forward on that side for those of you shotgun fans out there. The nerfs are honestly the part of this that I am most excited for. I hadn't looked at all that other stuff yet, but I looked at the nerfs and I was really excited because, number one, as you guys can see right here, nerf to melee decreased the overall lunge distance. I think that's a huge W. Also, all melees will have the same lunge distance of 1.3 meters. I think that was completely necessary. I don't know why they added the lunge in the first place. On top of that, you already have a crazy amount of aim assist for melees. I think decreasing that lunge distance is a W. TAC 5, not that many people used it, but it was actually by far the best operator in the game if you know how to play as a team. So they decreased the HP bonus from 70 to 50. I feel like that's a good range. They also decreased the charge rate. Overall, W. Another big W. Reactor core getting a nerf. You guys know the reactor core and the ballista, by far the most annoying operators in the game right now. Decreasing the mobility when the skill is active is definitely a W, because it feels like people can run all over the place when they're inside of a building and there's no real counter to it. On top of that, the ballista decreased the detection range by 5 meters and decreased the damage range by 3 meters. Now, I'm not really entirely sure what it means by the damage range. Like maybe you can still hit people with it even when you can't see them. I'm not entirely sure. But overall, I think a nerf to the ballista is a W as well. Next, we got a buff to the death machine. This is not an operator we've really seen people use at all over the past probably year or so, maybe even longer. Chest multiplier increased from 1 to 1.2, and they increased the initial rate of fire from 500 up to 600. Obviously, this is one of those that takes a while to get going, so the fact that you're starting out at 600 makes it a lot easier to use as well. Not sure how I feel about the next one. We've seen some toxic War Machine buffs in the past. I don't think this is one that's going to go absolutely crazy, but you're probably going to see more War Machines in play. They improved the explosive radius from 4.5 to 5 meters. That's not a ton. Improved the minimum blast damage from 50 to 80. That's pretty significant. Is definitely going to secure more kills when you are using the War Machine. They also buffed restock, improved item recharge from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. So that'll be a little bit more viable, but I don't really know anybody that uses restock. They did nerf UAVs, and to be honest, like every time this happens, people are like, oh, I can't believe they would do that to UAVs. But the thing is, everybody runs UAVs, and there's a reason for that. Like, even with all the nerfs that have happened, it's the best value for any score streak that you're going to get. Decreasing the duration, I think, especially as a solo queue player, is a W, because my teammates are never going to shoot them down. I've gotten tired enough of trying to shoot them down that I just don't even bother with it anymore. So decreasing the overall duration, I think, is a W. Launcher Plus, improved reserve ammo bonus from 1 to 2. I don't think that really matters at all either. And then for Flak Jacket, they decreased the damage reduction from 150 to 50. I think that's just stupid. I like barely anybody uses Flak Jacket anyway. And with the amount of different explosives that you can die to in this game, I don't think that was necessary at all. But, you know, it is what it is, and we kind of roll with the punches. So let me know you guys' thoughts on all the changes and comments down below. But that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.